Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. This is Wacky Woof Wednesday, and of course, we do have a special guest. However, the special guest this time is going to be Benny, my puppy, again. And you'll see him coming in and out of the video, of course. But he's going to be the star of the show today. I hope you don't mind, including fun facts. All right, so watch him as he kind of goes through. Hopefully he'll be better behaved than he was last time. I don't know. I don't think you can see this, but he's trying to hump my foot. Sometimes dogs are just crazy. All right, so here we go. The joke from the student today is from Carly Bowl. She is the birthday girl from Monday, and her joke was, did you know that the average person is mean? And she goes on to explain, that's the whole joke. Huh? Get it? Yes, Carly, I got it. That's awesome. But thanks for the explanation, because maybe others didn't quite get it. All right? Good. All right. Then we got bad dad jokes. We're going to go with some bad dad jokes here. They are. Why was a painting arrested for robbing the bank? He was framed. Oh. And then we've got this one. How do you make a Swiss roll? Push him down the mountain. Okay, I don't think that joke is that good, so I'm just gonna move on to a third joke. Knock knock, who's there? Deja vu. Knock knock. Get it? Knock knock, deja vu. I just said knock knock. I thought that joke was actually better than the Swiss roll one, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Hi. Benny, here, come here. Look what you got. See, be the star. Oh, no, I didn't say bite me. Oh, God, here we go again. All right, so here's some fun facts for you. All right? Benny is now 14 weeks old. Yes, I know, and hyper. He is starting to be potty trained. However, there are times I think he pees in the house just to spite us. Okay, so I got a story the other day. Stop biting. Not again, buddy. I can't find you a stick this time. Leave my clothes out of this deal. All right, go find a stick. All right, I gotta pause a moment to entertain my dog. All right, come here, buddy. All right, here we go. All right, let's try this again. Okay, I found some hay. We'll see how long that keeps him entertained for. All right, so here's the story of, we have a kennel, and every once in a while we put him in this kennel. He's got the dog where he sleeps, but then there's like a fenced in little area in our house that when we need to give him a timeout, we give him a timeout and we put him in this kennel, right? Well, what happened is the other day, I put him in the kennel because he needed a timeout. He's being a bad dog. So I put him in the kennel and he looked at me and barked and barked and barked, and I just ignored his bark. Well, he went around his sleeping kennel, went to this little back corner. I'm like, what's he doing? He kind of peeked around the corner, looked at me like I'm doing something and you pissed me off. So then I go over there. I didn't think anything of it, and then except that he was just being grumpy. Then later, about 2 minutes later, he's sitting there barking at me to come over. So he's sitting by his pee puddle. He peed on the floor. He's sitting by the puddle and calls me over like, hello, dude. Look what I just did because you made me sit in this kennel. I don't know if he is smart enough to think that way, but he sure looked sly and looked like he was being a little mischievous. All right, fun fact number 3 about Benny. He has his fussy moment between 8 and 10 p.m. And wow, is he a fuss. Let me tell you what, nothing seems to satisfy him. But the rest of the day, he is so adorable. And I even have a little video of how he acted after he gave him a bath. He was not happy with us, and quite honestly, I think he went a little crazy. I'm not sure if this is a future, like, Benny that we're going to see later, or if this is just a puppy. I'm hoping it's just a puppy thing. But he looked like he was going crazy, so watch this video.
Thigh. No.
See what I mean? I thought he was crazy. All right, next fun fact. Okay, for 27 years, my wife and kids have been asking me to have a dog, and I kept saying no. Finally, I caved during this quarantine stuff. Now, guess who, in my opinion, he loves the most in my whole family out of my wife, my daughter, and my son? Yep, me. Go figure, and how ironic, right? He tends to follow me closely all over the place to the point where he's so on my heels that when I'm walking, my heel actually kicks him in the face. I'm wondering if he'll ever learn not to walk that close. I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that I'll play with him first thing in the morning when he wakes up, and we get some alone time. So that might be why, but I still think it's kind of ironic. The last holdout to have a puppy, and the puppy loves me possibly the most. Maybe my daughter. All right. And finally, I think Benny has a new BFF, a new best friend. Dexter, our backyard neighbor. They will meet at the fence. They'll smell each other's nose and nuzzle up. And then Dexter will walk around. He's a one-year-old dog, and he'll walk up and down, and he just kind of prances like, I am king. And Benny just kind of follows him around all over the place, like, what's he doing? What's he doing? Will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? It's actually kind of funny. And then all of a sudden, like, Dexter will be sitting there peeing, and Benny will sit from our side of the fence and watch, have his head cocked, going, what are you doing? Oh, is that how you pee? I didn't know I had to lift my leg. And he'll also watch Dexter sit there and roll around on the grass, and I think Benny's like, what in the world are you doing? So, yeah. So Benny has a new best friend. Here is a video of what I'm talking about. See what I mean? Don't you think that Dexter is Benny's new best friend? All right. Now we get to the get to know Flo segment. Well, welcome back. I guess the hay distracted you. Oh, see what I mean? He can be such a little fuss, and then he's absolutely adorable. He's just adorable. All right. So here's the question. The first one was, what would I be if I wasn't a math teacher? This person says, a mailman or engineer. Wow, that's two different extremes. Engineer, maybe because of the math. Mailman, I am not sure why I'd be a mailman, but hey, I could be a mailman. I could deliver mail. I might get lost, and I might put wrong mail in the wrong mailbox, but I could deliver mail. Might be a little boring because I don't get to talk to anybody, so I might end up talking to the mail myself. I don't know. That might be a little weird. And the next question, have you ever wanted to hit a student? What kind of question is that? What if I said yes? I might not have a job tomorrow. Okay, so no, I haven't ever wanted to hit a student. However, there was one year, about 10 years ago, where this kid did not like something that had happened, and I asked him to leave the room, and he got up and he actually got in my face. And I would like to say that I would have been able to take him if he would have taken me, but he was probably about 5 inches taller than I actually am. So I'm not sure I would have won that bet. So I just told him, let's calm down and let's walk down to the main office. And so I dropped him off at Convoys, and the next day he was expelled from school. So, yeah. But I did not want to hit him. Okay, number 2. There was a fight in my classroom one time. I saw it coming. It was between two guys, and I was looking at him. I'm going, this isn't going well. And so I kind of was guarding one kid as this other kid was going to go up and punch him, and I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. And he started to swing, and I grabbed the kid, and I actually swung around and pushed him up against the whiteboard, holding his hand that he was about to punch, and the punch was coming right past my face, so I wasn't sure if it was going to punch me or the kid behind me. And I ended up grabbing and pushing him up against the board. And I said, all right, come on, calm down. And he calmed down, and I took him again down to the main office. Later, that kid apologized, which was nice. But when I walked back in the classroom, I actually got a standing ovation from my students. And I'm like, you guys, I don't get a standing ovation for that. That's not a good thing that just happened. And they're all like, you should be a bodyguard. I'm like, I don't think so. I'll stick with teaching. All right, so no, I've never wanted to hit a student, but there are a couple of stories there that I thought you might like. And then the other thing he said is something I do that I may not know I do. He said, you always seem to make a joke out of nowhere. It's just random. Sometimes I think that too. I don't know where it comes from, but I also think I'm the only one that laughs at the jokes. And I think if you look back, you probably agree that a lot of times I'll laugh at my own jokes and I'll be the only one laughing. Period one is even worse because everybody's just tired and trying to get you guys going. It's impossible, all right? So I think I end up laughing at my own jokes. Whether they're good or not, I don't know. All right, so what's the plan for this hump day? Welcome back, Benny, just in time. Can you see me? Yeah, just in time. Come here. Oh, no, I should have said his name. Now he's going to get all bitey. No, stop biting. Stop biting. All right, hey, come here. Come here. All right, come here. Pay attention. All right, so a couple things. Plan for Tech Math, you're going to continue to work on 11.4 today. That's the probability section. For AP Stats, watch a video where I walk through the College Board sheet, each of the different inference tests and probability. It's not an Ed puzzle because I want people to work through it if they need, and if you're taking the test, obviously you want to watch this. It's a great review of everything. It's me breaking down the College Board sheet as to what you need and what you don't need so that you have that next to you and you know what it's there for. And the different inference tests, which is what you guys always want to know, is what test when. And then I go over some probability examples and binomial and geometric, okay? Tomorrow will be Unit 7, and then the last two units, 8 and 9. Stop. Yes, oh, we're getting back into fussy mode. Oh, fussy mode, fussy mode, oh, fussy mode, fussy mode. Yeah, get him in the belly. All right, then, Units 8 and 9 are on the calendar, and Unit 7's already on the calendar. Everything's ready to go for those. Those are the last couple units that we have before we start reviewing a little bit deeper for the AP exam itself. All right, so feel free to work on those. Those Unit 8 and 9 are due next week, Tuesday. There are videos, they're ready to go. Those videos for 8 and 9, you can watch if you want. There's a library of them. Not required to watch any videos for these, just go right into the worksheets. But those are due next week, Tuesday night. I'm giving you 3 days to do Units 8 and 9, Unit 7's due Thursday night. So feel free to work ahead if you feel like you need to work ahead. Okay, and then finally, last but not least, please, tomorrow, Thursday, between 11 and 12:30 at the parking lot at Rosemount High School. Look for me. I'll have my Ford F-150. I'll be sitting there with a table. I have survival kits ready for each of you. There's some food in there. There's some words of wisdom and some other miscellaneous things. Stop. Let me be serious with these guys. So please, come on by tomorrow between 11 and 12:30. I'd love to see you. Bring a permanent marker so that you can sign my shirt. That'll hang in my room. And also bring your senior photos if you have senior photos. And on the back, put the year 2020 and your name, please. So I can post them up on my tack boards in my classroom for the future years, right? Like you guys have always seen. So please, come on by tomorrow between 11 and 12:30. Fine, go. Okay, between 11 and 12:30, come on by, pick up your survival kit. If you can't make it, send a friend, a parent, a sibling, somebody, have them, or have a friend pick them up, pick yours up as well. It's for my students and my students only, which is all of you that are probably watching this video. So please come on by and grab your survival kit. It's an essential item. I talked to the governor. He agreed it was an essential item and something that you absolutely needed to get through the rest of this school year. So come on over, grab it. I'd love to see you guys. That's the other thing, a little selfish on my part, is I just want to see you guys too. So come on by. Thank you for joining me today on the Daily Flow Show. And Benny, yes, Benny, do you want to say thank you? Say thank you. Thank you. I'm too hyper now. Thank you for joining us. And like always, remember, Benny, tell them what they got to do. Tell them what they got to do. Go, not with my arm, go with the flow.